Hello, my beautiful students. How are you today? Hope that you are pretty fine. Very well. Today, we are going to continue with certain topics that we have related to the reporter speech. Actually, it is going to be a pretty easy topic, but it is going to be very important for us because we need to know how to report something. We are going to be having two kinds of reporter speech, the direct or the indirect reporter speech. For that reason, here we go with this that I have here. Ready? On our marks. Ready, set, and go. Excellent. Welcome to your English class. Another day. Very well. Let me tell you that it is super good to see you guys one more time. It's a pleasure to have you here. And welcome back to your classes. Hope that you are pretty fine and hope that you are having a wonderful week. Hope that you are having a wonderful week and hope that you are having a wonderful life. Hope that you are pretty happy. But now, let's go with this now that I have here for you today. Let's continue with on your marks. Ready, set, and go. Chan, chan, chan. I'm scared. Why are you scared if this is going to be easy? I know. Very well. Now, let's start with this. Now, let's talk about the direct and reporter speech. And we are going to try to change these following sentences into reporter speech. This is going to be easy, okay? Let's try to change the following sentences into the reporter speech. John asked the librarian, when something is happening with my... Ya la arreglamos, algo estaba pasando con mi maravillosa presentación, que no se veía todo bien, pero bueno. Let's continue. Let's change this. John asked the librarian, when do I want to return the book? It's strange, but it's as the boy was asking, when do I have or when do I want to return the book? John asked the librarian when he wanted to return the book. That is the reporter speech. Ese fue un ejemplo. Ahora, mira tú. Mary asked his son, how did you write your exam? How did you write your exam? Let's change it. Mary asked his son how he had written his exam. How he had written his exam. Or for example, Praya asked Madhu, how are you? The reporter speech indirect. Praya asked Madhu how she was. James asked Vinci, where are you coming from? This is the direct reporter speech. James asked Vinci where she was coming from. This is the the indirect reported speech. Mira, cuando nosotros vamos a tener el lenguaje indirecto, por así decirlo, ¿no? Se le conoce, este es el lenguaje indirecto, el famoso reporter speech o pues el diálogo reportado, ¿no? Cuando tú estás reportando lo que alguien dice. Y tenemos dos formas, el directo o el indirecto. El directo es facilísimo, porque si yo te digo, ay, vamos a la fiesta, tú lo que vas a reportar es, Angie dijo, vamos a la fiesta. Ese es el report speech, pero directo. O sea, decir exactamente tal cual lo que la persona dijo. Si Carlos dice, te amo, yo quiero reportar lo que él dijo. Entonces vengo contigo y te digo, ¿qué crees que dijo Carlos? Carlos dijo, te amo. Esa es la forma directa de reportar lo que alguien ha comentado, está comentando. Así, tal cual lo que está diciendo. Ay, estaba yo en clases y que el profesor me dice, agarra tus cosas y salte. ¿En serio? Sí. Y yo vengo con el chisme, ¿no? ¿Qué creen que le dijeron a Juan? Juan dice que estaba ahí en el salón y que el profesor dijo, agarra tus cosas y salte. Justito, justito lo que una persona dice, yo lo estoy reportando, pero así tal cual lo dijo. No, si yo vengo y te digo, ok, vas a hacer 15 hojas de tarea. A lo mejor tú vas y lo reportas. Es que Angie dijo, vas a hacer 15 hojas de tarea. Igualito, lo que yo estoy diciendo es lo que tú reportas así. Si yo digo, hola, ¿cómo estás? Vas a ir a reportar y decir, ¿no? Angie dijo, hola, ¿cómo estás? Así, esa es la forma directa de reportar lo que alguien está diciendo, que es la más fácil, ¿no? Literal, lo que está diciendo esa persona, vas y lo repites así, igualititititititito. Sale, ya nada más le pones, ay, ella dijo, ponte los calcetines. Él dijo, ¿cuánto cuesta esto? Ellos me dijeron, ¿vas a ir o no vas a ir? Ese es el reporter speech, pero el directo. Sale justamente lo que estamos viendo aquí. Ahora, viene el indirecto que ya vas a reportar lo que alguien está diciendo, pero haciendo uso de otros tiempos gramaticales. Es un poquito más complejo, pero es como que más usado, por así decirlo, que el direct speech. For example, aquí, Anu asked Daiva or Daivja, which dress do you like? Ese es el direct report speech. Anu le preguntó a Divilla, ¿qué vestido te gusta? O sea, lo mismo que le preguntó a ella, te estoy viniendo a decirte la tico, igualita, hasta con el mismo tono, si tú quieres. Ella le preguntó, ¿qué vestido te gusta? Ah, ese es el reporter speech in a direct way. But now look at this. In the indirect speech, indirect reporter speech, we are going to have this. Fíjate los tiempos. Which dress do you like? Directo. Indirect. Anu asked Divaya which dress she liked. Aquí te la estoy cambiando. Anu le preguntó a Divilla, ¿qué vestido te gusta? Lo estoy reportando directo. Ahora lo voy a reportar indirectamente. Anu le preguntó a Divilla que qué vestido le gustaba. ¿Ves? Ya no estoy diciendo literal lo que dijeron, pero sí te lo estoy reportando de una manera adecuada. Solo que estoy cambiando los temas. Es diferente decir, José me dijo, te quiero mucho. Ese reporter speech es directo. A que venga, José me dijo que él me quería mucho. Ese es el reporter speech, but in indirect way. Pero ese es en forma indirecta. ¿Sale? En sí la idea es la misma, solo que uno se enfoca a decir las cosas igualititititititita, así como periquito, tú, lo que escuchaste así con pelos, señales, lo vienes y lo dices, y el indirect speech is going to be changing a little bit the structure, ¿ok? El indirecto cambia un poquito la estructura. Aquí mira, the boss asked Katie, how many projects did you complete? El jefe le preguntó a Katie, ¿cuántos proyectos completaste? Ese es reporter speech. A lo mejor ayer el jefe le dijo a Katie, oye, Katie, ¿cuántos proyectos te completaste? Alguien lo escuchó y lo está viniendo a reportar. The boss asked Katie. ¿Qué creen? El jefe le dijo a Katie, how many projects did you complete? ¿Cuántos proyectos terminaste? Estás reportando igualito que lo que escuchaste de la persona. Directo, ahora indirecto. The boss asked Katie, aquí mira, how many projects did you complete? Indirecto, the boss asked Katie how many projects she had complete. ¿Ya vas viendo la diferencia? Aquí. El jefe le preguntó a Katie, ¿cuántos proyectos completaste? Directo. Indirecto. El jefe le preguntó a Katie que cuántos proyectos había terminado. Can you see? It is almost the same, but the difference is that one is going to be direct, and the other one is going to be indirect. Or here, the doctor asks the patient, what is your problem? Direct. The doctor asked the patient what his problem was. Indirect. Or here, the students ask the teacher, when do we want to submit our assignments? When do we want to submit our assignments? Indirect. The students ask the teacher when they wanted to submit their assignments. Cuando ellos querían entregar sus tareas. Or here, the customer asked the shopkeeper, how can I pay the bill? The customer asked the shopkeeper how he could pay the bill. ¿Te das cuenta que estamos cambiando ciertos tiempos gramaticales? The old father asked his daughter, why are you looking so sad today? Vamos a arreglar. Why are you looking so sad today? El papá le preguntó a su hija, ¿por qué te ves tan triste hoy? The old father asked his daughter, why she was looking so sad today. El viejo papá le preguntaba a su hija que por qué ella se veía tan triste ese día. Or here, Peter asked the servant maid, where are you going now? Direct. Now, indirect. Peter asked the servant maid where she was going then. Uy, aquí hasta los tiempos gramaticales cambian, ¿eh? Todo, hasta las palabras. The teacher asked Ramesh, why are you late? Directo. El teacher le preguntó a Ramesh, ¿por qué llegas tarde? ¿O por qué llegaste tarde? ¿O por qué llegaste impuntual? Indirect. The teacher asked Ramesh why he was late. El teacher le preguntó a Ramesh por qué llegó tarde. Indirect. What do you think? The son asked his father, when do we return from the park? ¿Cuándo regresaremos del parque? ¿Cuándo regresamos del parque? Direct. O sea, literal. Y si te estás dando cuenta, todo lo que es directo, cuando tú lo escribes, lo ponemos entre comillas. ¿Por qué? Porque estás mencionando literalmente lo que la persona dijo. Entonces, es por eso que se va con todo y comillas de lo que estás ahí diciendo. ¿Sale? When do we return to park? Estamos indicando que literalmente estás citando a la persona. ¿Sale? En el indirecto ya no. The son asked his father when they returned from the park. Those are some examples of this. Till this moment, what do you think? Easy, difficult, kind of, so. This is not as difficult as we are seeing. No, o sea, puede ser que se vea un poquito complicado al principio de que, oh my God. But no, actually it is going to be pretty simple. The only thing that we are going to be doing is learning about how we are going to be reporting this. But it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Bueno, let's continue with this. Hoy sí te estoy hablando un poquitito en español porque quería mostrarte las diferencias entre esos tiempecitos gramaticales. ¿Sale? ¿Cuál es el estilo directo y cuál es el estilo indirecto? Que ambos te van a servir muchísimo. El directo, reportas o dices justamente así como lo escuchaste. Luego, así, ay, es que él dijo, ay, esto y el otro. Así me lo dijo, con ese tono, y dices, ok. ¿No? Que luego, por broma, decimos que es el tema chismosito porque vienes a contar específicamente así, literal lo que te dijeron y hasta el sonidito y todo y hasta el acento si tú quieres, ¿no? ¿Cómo lo vas viendo? ¿Qué duditas tienes? Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? It's easy, right? Well, at the first instance, maybe we can say, no, I don't understand, but no. Now that you are going to be working with this, you will see the difference because we are going to be having certain situations. Mira, te voy a dar más ejemplos, ¿no? Porque a veces más que con teoría, es con el diario vivir that we are going to be having. So there is a TV series that we are going to, well, I haven't had the opportunity to watch it, but maybe you did. How I Met Your Mother, I guess. Excellent. And we were investigating about this and we were creating this. Oh no, my TV is broken. Oh no, my TV is broken. This is Amanda, okay? Amanda said, oh no, my TV is broken. Direct reporter speech. How I Met Your Mother. This is going to be Ted, Robin, Barney, Lily, and Marshall. Oh, I have to know what's going on. Amanda said, I have to know what's going on. Direct speech. Or Lucy, for example. Please tell me what they are saying. Estamos viendo nosotros la serie, se le descompuso la tele a la chava, y está pasando el How I Met Your Mother, cómo conocí a tu mamá. Y le dice a su amiga, I have to know what's going on, tengo que saber qué está pasando. Y le dice, Lucy, please, tell me what they are saying, dime qué es lo que están diciendo. Don't worry, I will tell you. Oh. I really love you like a brother, but I can't be with you any longer. Lucy. Robin told Ted that she really loved him like a brother, but that she couldn't be with him any longer. She's reporting in a direct or in an indirect speech. What do you think? Exactly. It is not direct. This is indirect. Excellent. Or here, that is the reporter speech. Or here, I want to find the perfect woman. Ah, for myself. I want to find the perfect woman for myself. Direct speech. He said, I want to find the perfect woman for myself. Oh, he said to his friend, I want to find the perfect woman to myself. That's one. Now, look at this. Vamos a reportarlo. Ted, this doesn't make sense. Ted said that he wanted to find the perfect woman for himself. Barney answered that didn't make sense. Is this direct or is this indirect? Direct or indirect? Actually, what I was saying at the beginning was the direct. I want to find the perfect woman for myself. Ted, this doesn't make sense. Oh, Ted said, I want to find the perfect woman for myself. And his friend answered, Ted, this doesn't make sense. This is a direct reporter speech. But now Lucy is reporting, is reporting, but with the indirect speech. Ted said that he wanted to find the perfect woman for himself. Barney answered that didn't make sense. Indirect speech. Here, for example, she met me at the toilet and she took my breath away. She met me at the toilet and she took my breath away. Oh my God, I know this girl. Ted said she had met him at the toilet and that she had taken his breath away. Indirect speech. Excellent. This is an indirect speech because she is reporting in an indirect way. Barney thought that he knew this girl. Barney thought that he knew this girl. Indirect speech. But it is reporter speech. I have never been kissed like that before. I will tell Ted tomorrow that she's a man. Okay, direct speech. The Ted thought, I have never kissed like that before. And his friend said, I will tell Ted tomorrow that she is a man. That is the direct speech. I'm just reporting everything as he or she said it. On direct speech, Ted thought that he had never been kissed like that before. And Barney thought that he would tell Ted that next day, tell Ted the next day that she was a man. Is that the direct or indirect speech? This is an indirect speech. So, I got some questions for you. Report speech. What have we learned so far hasta este momento? ¿Qué hemos aprendido? Well, I want to find the perfect woman for myself. Ted said that he wanted, look at this. I want to find, Ted said he wanted to find the perfect woman for himself. I and he instead of I, myself and then himself. Want, wanted. Pronouns and people change. Yes, indeed. Pronouns and peoples change when you are reporting. In an indirect speech, when we are going to be reporting in direct speech, we are not going to be changing almost anything. But if you are going to be reporting with the indirect speech, exactly, if you are going to be making use of the indirect reporter speech, yes, we are going to be changing a lot. Tenses change. One step into the past. Un pasito para atrás. ¿Sale? Los tiempos cambian, pero un pasito para atrás, para atrás, para atrás. Un pasito para atrás, para atrás. That is the reporter speech. You have the direct speech, I mean, exactly as we are listening to, or exactly what we are saying. But in the reported speech with the indirect speech, with that indirect speech, we are going to be having this. Present simple is going to change into past simple. Esa es la regla. Si estás hablando en presente simple, quieres reportar algo de forma indirecta, que es el que más usamos, el presente simple tú lo vas a reportar como pasado simple. Sale un pasito para atrás, para atrás, para atrás. Taca, 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 para atrás. El presente continuous se va a reportar en past continuous. Un pasito para atrás, para atrás, para atrás. Past simple is going to be reported with past perfect. Para atrás, para atrás. Present perfect, wait a minute. Present perfect is going to be the same that past perfect. Porque ¿qué pasito para atrás puedo dar? Ninguno. Lo más atrás que puedes estar es en el pasado perfecto. Past continuous, you need to report in past perfect continuous. Will, you will report will, exactly, with good, that is a conditional. Well, it is not a conditional. The modal verbs are going to be reported in the next modal verb. For example, can is going to be reported with could. May is going to be reported with might. Must is going to be reported with had to. Yes, that's a rule, because remember that will, the past of will, could it be cool, wool. The past of can is going to be cool. The past of may, could it be might. And the past of may is going to be had to. That is how we are going to be reporting this. ¿Cómo lo ves? It's a kind of easy, right? The only situation is that we are going to be following these sentences. Aquí el chiste es acordarme que es un pasito para atrás, para atrás, para atrás. El pasito para atrás, para atrás. De los temas gramaticales. Presente simple lo vamos a reportar en pasado simple, que es el pasito para atrás. El presente continuous lo vamos a reportar en pasado continuous, que es para atrás. Si te das cuenta, son bien similares. Presente simple, pasado simple. Presente continuous, pasado continuous. Pasado simple, el pasito para atrás del pasado simple es el pasado perfecto, es el del pasado el pasado. En presente perfecto, acuérdate que su némesis es el pasado perfecto. ¡Ay, que se puede repetir! ¡Sí! No pasa nada. Aquí del pasado continuo y del pasado simple es el pasado perfecto. Entonces, del pasado continuo va a ser el pasado perfecto continuous. Ya con el can, may, must, te vas con su verbo modal en pasado, el could, el might, el must. El must va a cambiar con el had to. Sale have to, pasa had to también. No problems, no problems. Mira, reporter speech. Now try for yourself. She met me at the toilet and she took my breath away. How can you report that? Remember, pronouns and people change. Tenses change. One step into the past. Well, here we go. Ted said that she had met pasado pasado perfecto. She had met me, el me cambia a him, porque aquí dice, ella me conoció. Ted dijo que ella lo conoció at the toilet and that she had taken my breath, his breath away. Take my breath away. Now, what have we learned so far? So far, so good. I will tell Ted tomorrow that she's a man. Barney thought that I will tell Ted tomorrow. He will good. That I cambia he. Barney pensó, le diré a Ted mañana que es hombre. Barney pensó que él le diría a su amigo tell Ted the next day, tomorrow, cambia también. Tomorrow, mañana a the next day. That she was a man. Was. Everything is changing. Pronouns and people change. Tenses change. One step into the past. Tomorrow, the next day. Places and time. How we are going to be reporting this? Today, instead of saying today, in the direct speech, we are going to be having that day. Today, that day. If we are going to change this now, instead of saying now, we are going to say then or at the moment. Instead of saying yesterday, the day before. These are going to be some expressions that are going to be very useful. I don't know, 5 days ago, we are going to change 5 days ago for 5 days before. Or for example, last week, I was about, sorry. The week before. Next year. The following year. Tomorrow for the next day or the following day. Here for there. This for that. This for those. Ago for previously or before. And tonight for that night. Are we going to be changing this? Yes, hasta los tiempos van a cambiar. But practicing is how we are going to be learning how to be changing the times. Fíjate que a veces no es tanto el tiempo gramatical de que, ay, estoy en presente. ¿A qué lo paso? Pásala, pasado. Simple, presente, simple, pasado, simple. Futuro con will. Entonces pásalo con el will, ¿no? Por ejemplo. Las palabras de today, last day, tomorrow, the last day. That is going to be the situation that we are going to have. ¿Cómo lo vemos? Hay dos, ¿no? Now, let's continue. We can do it. Today, last night, that night. For example, here, I love you, and I will always be here for you. He said, I love you, and I will always be here for you. Direct speech, the easiest one. Now, let's see the indirect speech. Barney told Robin that what? I love you and I will be here for you. He loved her and that he will always be there for you. Direct, indirect, it's the same. Just the way is changing a little bit. Ooh. You are such a fool. You fell in love with a man. Lucy, it's reporting Lily and Marshall laughed about Ted. That, reírse, burlarse acerca de. You are such a fool. You fell in love with a man. How could it be the indirect reporter speech? Tell me, how could it be the indirect reporter speech? He was such a fool that he had fallen in love with a man. Past reporter speech in past perfect. Or here, for example, Ted, I am sure you will find your true love within the next day. Lucy. Lily told Ted that, Ted, I'm sure you will find your true love within the next week. How is going to, this is the direct reporter speech. How could it be the indirect reporter speech? Dentro de la siguiente semana la encontrarás. She was sure he would find his true love within the following week. Ted, I'm sure. She was sure. You will find your true love. He will find his true love. Everything is changing. Direct, indirect. Was, will, good. Your true love, your, his. True love, the next week, the following week. Similars. What do you think? Easy or difficult? It's a kind of easy, right? Well, we just need to pay attention to the tenses, to the personal pronouns, to the words, the adverbs of times that we are going to be having in order to change them into the correct one. Now, we are going to be trying to change the following sentences to reporter speech. For example, the doctor said to the patient, take the medicines regularly. Adverbs of time. Let's see. The doctor told the patient, or the doctor said that, or the doctor advised the patient to take the medicines regularly. Take the medicine regularly. Patient advised to take the medicine regularly. Be careful because here we have commands. Yes, commands, and we are going to be trying to learn what about the commands. Okay, or here. The policeman said to the thief, don't cheat me, don't cheat me. Aha. Ay. The policeman warned the thief not to cheat him. These are commands. Estos son comandos. Excellent. Not to cheat me. Cheat, no shit. Cheat him. Aquí. David said to the kids, se mueve la presentación, please clean this room. Es un comando, acuérdate cuáles eran los comandos. David requests the kids to clean that room. Los comandos son bien similares, bien similares. Pero la estructura es un poquito diferente. Aquí para comandos va a ser una forma diferente. ¿Sale? Monisha said to Soumya, don't shout. No grites. Misa orders Simona not to shout. Not to clean. Don't. Can you see the difference? Mom said to Ram, please close the door. Mom requests Ram to close the door. Cuando son comandos ya es un poquito diferente. ¿Cómo lo vas viendo? It's not as difficult as we believe. It is the same. Just with the commands, remember how we are going to be working. Acuérdate de los comandos. Please, stand up. Oh, don't stand up. Acuérdate que aquí no tenemos sujeto en los comandos porque luego inferimos que me estoy refiriendo a ti o a ustedes, ¿no? Mira, Peter said to Robin, drive carefully. It's a command. Drive carefully. Peter warned Robin to drive carefully. Aquí vamos a estar utilizando infinitivos. El to, el not, el don't. The captain said to the soldiers, march past. Reporter, the captain ordered the soldiers to march past. To, cuando vas a reportar un comando, nos utilizamos el to, el don't, el not, y cambiamos aquí, the captain said, the captain ordered, for example, ¿no? Aquí, Peter said, Peter warned, Mom said, Mom request, dijo, ella solicitó que, Peter dijo, maneja con cuidado. Peter advirtió a Robin de manejar con cuidado, ¿no? El capitán le dijo a sus soldados, march past. El capitán ordenó a sus soldados que marcharan. Dice, the old lady said to the young boy, please help me to cross the road. Please help me to help me to cross the road. La abuelita le dijo al jovencito, por favor, ayúdame a cruzar la calle. Reportándolo, the old lady requests the young boy to help her to cross the road. La abuelita le solicitó al chavo, al joven, que le ayudara a cruzar la calle. Esto con comandos ya la cuestión es general. Aquí no te preocupas por los tiempos gramaticales, sino por el to, por el do not. The teacher said to the students, listen carefully. La maestra le dijo a los alumnos, escuchen cuidadosamente. The teacher ordered the students, or the teacher request the students to listen carefully. Aquí no es a fuerza cuando digo set, decir order. Puede ser ordenar, solicitar, requerir, comentar, the word that you want to use. Priya said to Barshan, please switch off the fan. Priya said to Barshan, please switch on the fan. Switch on the fan. Préndelo. ¿Cuál será el reporter speech? Priya said to Barshan, or Priya request to Barshan, esta no la dice. To switch off the fan. Priya request to Barshan to switch on the fan. Le quitas el please y to switch off the fan. Priya le solicitó a Barshan que prendiera el ventilador. That is going to be the reported speech, but with commands. But we are going to continue talking about this. Don't worry, we have a lot of time. So, the reported speech. Yes, remember the tense changes in reported speech. Always. Present simple to past simple. She always wears a coat. Report speech in indirect situation. He said or he said that she always wore a coat, your verb. Okay. Present continuous. I'm looking for my keys. past continuous. She said, or she said that she was looking for her keys. Present perfect. She has written 3 letters for her friend. Present perfect changed into past perfect. He said that she had written 3 letters for her friend. Past simple to past perfect. My friend gave me a bar of chocolate. He said that his friend had given him a bar of chocolate. I will finish my report in 2 days. Good. He said that he will finish his report in 2 days. And as you can see, we have also can. Here we have it. Here we have it. Look at this. Direct speech. Present to past. Direct, indirect. I'm tired. He said that he was tired. I am studying. He said he was studying. Present progressive, past progressive. I have seen it. He said he had seen it. Lo he visto. Él dijo que lo había visto. Present perfect to past perfect. I have been working hard. He said that he had been working hard. Present perfect progressive, past perfect progressive. For example, I like the movie. He said that, or he said he had liked the movie. Simple past, past perfect. And with the imperatives, hold on, please. He asked me to hold on. With imperatives, we are going to be making use of to. Pero bueno, dime hasta el momento, ¿cómo lo vas viendo? Kind of, little by little. You can do it, you can do it. Excellent, because we are going to be having more situations in order to help you with this. Here the situation is to know how we are going to be transforming everything. Everything, exactly. That is what we need to be taking care into account. But little by little, and with the commands, it's very simple, because the only thing that we are going to be adding is to, or not, or done, depending, exactly, depending the situation that we are going to be having. It is not as difficult, and as I was telling you, it is going to be super duper useful, really super duper useful all the time. It is super important that we can be practicing with this, because we have a lot of things that we need to be learning. Excellent. What questions do you have till this moment? Tell me. Remember, if you have any question, any situation, you can let me know, and I'm going to be helping you. But well, let's continue with this that I have here for you, okay? In order to help you with the tenses. Y con los comandos, ahí sí, no te preocupes, that we are going to be having different situations, okay? Bueno, to open the door, close the door. Those are some commands that we are going to be having. Excellent. And as we were talking about commands, let me show you these examples that I have here for you that are going to be very, 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 very easy. Let's continue with our presentation. Just let me come back a little bit. Excellent. Here we have some examples of commands. Direct speech, open the door. On direct speech, he ordered me to open the door. Direct speech, don't answer the phone. On direct speech or reporter speech, she told me not to answer the phone. Direct speech, don't be back late. Report speech, he ordered me not to back late. This is how we are going to be making use of the reporter speech with the commands to, not to, not to, and not to and not to. That is what we are going to be having. And remember the tenses, present simple with past simple, present continuous with past continuous, past simple with perfect simple past, past continue, past perfect continuous, present perfect simple, past perfect simple, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, past perfect simple, past perfect simple. Si tienes un hat, te vas otra vez con el hat porque ya no hay más hacia dónde irse. Entonces te estancas ahí con el hat. Past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Future with good. Future perfect, good and perfect. Can with could, may with might, and must with had to. This had to is going to be like an exception that is going to be with must. Hasta ahorita, guapérrimos y guapérrimas. ¿Cómo lo vas viendo? Kind of easy, kind of easy. That is the most important. Very well. Let me tell you that tomorrow we are going to continue, well, during our next class. And please, if you had the opportunity to watch this video and you have questions or situations, please let me know because I'm going to be helping you, okay? Have a wonderful day. This is easy. Don't worry. This is going to be super easy. Don't worry. Any question, please let me know. I'm going to be helping you. Have a wonderful day and I see you tomorrow. Bye.